everyone. Welcome to Cosmic Cast.
Ooh.
I don't know why I said it like that, but I don't care.
Who cares?
So, fun fact, this is a retake. The audio in the first one sucked so bad that we all just stood there and cringed.
Hashtag cringe.
Like, terribly cringed. Like, even I noticed, and I'm the one with the least amount of experience and care.
We cringed more than listening to Coldplay for 2 seconds.
Oh, you mean the Super Bowl?
Yeah, same thing.
Alright, so today's topic is favorite video games.
At least our top three.
I lost the game.
Oh, I hope you did.
I didn't even
I
remember playing
hope
the
you
game.
did.
Anyways, so we're gonna do our top three favorites, and to start us off is Eric,
Why me?
because you did it last time.
Oh, I don't remember.
We're going in alphabetical order based off last and not.
I was gonna say, if you're going based off of alphabetical order, you done goofy.
Reverse them.
No
We have
kidding.
some peanut gallery in the background. Feel free to ignore.
Eat my teriyaki.
Okay, well, let's see. The top three games. What do I like?
Video games.
I do like video games. I very much so like video games.
Very much so. Yes, thank you very much.
Well, let's see. The top three I would have picked. I mean, one of them is in fact Borderlands. Just
Okay.
the Borderlands series in general.
Which one?
It is. Hey, it doesn't matter. They're
You
all
gotta have a favorite of them. Come on.
Borderlands 2 then.
Tia?
How many
Tiny
times have you
Tia.
bought that game?
Let's see. I have the Ultimate Loot Box Edition for PS3. I have the Handsome Jack Collection for the Xbox One, and I do have it on my computer.
Wow, it sounds
So-
like you're a bit of a fan girl.
Well, I do have a certificate of authenticity for that loot chest that's in my room.
So you're a certified over purchasing fan. Got you.
1 of 50,000. Or 37,000
You
something.
must be proud of yourself.
I
That's
am
okay, the spender
so...
hoodie's 1 of 5,000.
See, we're both proud.
Yeah, but then again, mine's also cursed and awesome at the same time.
Oh, it's true.
We can talk about that in another one.
Let's see. Now, the Borderlands series is just fun. It has very good humor in it, and the action is spot on.
Dead.
Except where there is none.
There's always action. There is always action.
There is always action in a place we don't care.
There is always a good scene where the daughter
It's dead.
tells her father
It's
that
dead.
she's an asshole. Yeah, and then she dies.
So explain to me gun RPG mechanics and how they actually fucking work conceptually. Pro tip, they don't.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm talking about how the fact that you can grab a gun that's got the same name as another gun, but the stats fucking different.
Yeah, it's a random roll. It's actually pretty cool.
Imagine like a WoW drop kind of deal. Like you can find.
That doesn't explain how it works logically.
No.
Who
there's
cares
different
about logic?
variances. Depending on like what name context comes with the guns, assuming like you see something called ballistic or sniping, just anything like that has a the pretext in the name. So if it says like it's a zooming, that means it's either going to have like a really good scope or it's going to be great with accuracy. But if you get one that's called like the rowdy or the uncontrollable, that typically means it's got like either bad recoil, a good magazine size,
Or
or it
just-
does more damage, but the spray is
It's
pretty
like,
bad.
The spray's
you know?
random. It's really bad.
That determines the stats that the
Look
gun
what you
will
started.
have. But the other thing that comes with it
And we're only
is
on game one of
level
his list.
systems too. Like you can find the same gun with the exact same stats or the exact same like prefixes and everything, but it could have a certain level requirement, and
Yep.
that does affect it. Like for some reason you're too fucking stupid if you can't pick up if you're level 63 and you find a level 64 gun and you're like, I'm too stupid to figure out how to hold this thing. It's only one level higher than me. And I can't figure out how to shoot this darn thing.
And then you level up and you're like,
And
I
then-
get it now!
Yeah. And
Look
then you,
at me, Mark, at the camera!
but then you find another one, like maybe 10 minutes later, that's better than the one you're currently holding, but you can't wear it until maybe 2 or 3 levels later. And you have
It's
like
basically
fun
a
time.
repeating process, isn't it?
Oh no,
Yeah,
it
it's-
is repeating.
But
And the fun thing about it is to grind for your gear too. Like,
oh,
do you know what really grinds my gears?
Shut
you?
the fuck up.
You? No, so as far as that goes, they make some pretty interesting ways for you to farm for weaponry. Like, most of the time, certain enemies will drop rare loot.
like the most random of enemies. Like what was it in Borderlands 2 that the fire spider ant?
Oh yeah,
to get
Scorch.
to get the Infinity Pistol.
Oh no, to get the Infinity Pistol, it was Doc Mercy.
Was it Dark Mercy? I thought. What you?
Yeah, the Infinity Pistol was Doc Mercy, but the pistol was also obtainable from different loot
Wait,
sources.
Oh,
Mercy's
okay.
pistol in Overwatch sucks.
Not if it doesn't stop firing.
You firing and missing?
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
There are no popsicles. We cannot continue the meme.
Oh.
No, but other guns in
You
the game
failed
have
me.
like different abilities. Like imagine like a shotgun that you fire, but it shoots sideways. Like the bullets come from a sideways direction and an upward angle.
This really just sounds like a Walmart product waiting to happen.
Funny you mentioned that.
No.
No. Let me at least quote something from Randy Pitchford, the guy who actually developed the game. He calls the TDR brand of weapons the Walmart brand of gun because as soon as it's out of ammo in its clip, you literally throw it away, and it explodes.
Throw all your problems away.
Depending on how much ammo was left in it determines how much the explosion does too. So you could literally theoretically have fired only one shot out of a shotgun that has a 10 clip round kind of deal, and you could throw the rest of the ammo away, and it creates a bigger explosion.
Yep. So you can fire one shot and throw it and be boom.
Mushroom cloud.
And
Sure.
that's what also makes the game interesting is every brand of gun
Does something different. No gun is the same.
Except for those two. Somehow you rolled them the same. Don't ask how.
So my next game. Back in childhood, I always played Crash Bandicoot Warp, the third one.
Okay.
Play different levels. You get in certain levels you play as Coco, Crash Bandicoot's sister, and I just remember going through that game and just never completely beating it because there was always a secret level.
And you can never find that secret level, which
I've-
left your childhood incomplete.
Pretty much.
Secretly, you just really wanted to get to that level.
Well, nowadays when I actually
You know how to do it now.
yeah, because I figured
Internet!
exactly. I figured out one way where it's like in one of the levels, it's you're riding a motorcycle.
And then you crash into something, and there it is.
You crash into a sign that has the head of an alien.
It sounds like the turbo tunnel from Battletoads, where if you hit a certain panel, it warps you.
Really?
Yep.
Warp, 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 warp.
Man.
Warp.
But yeah, that game was a lot of fun. It was just a lot of different colorful enemies, and I remember if you hit an enemy with it was a wizard, you touch him and he turns you into a toad.
So
Or-
what's
Little
different
guy
from
with a
now?
mushroom head?
I think it was just one of the wizards. Ugh. Yeah, that game was a lot of fun. I still have fun with it. I can't wait for the Insane Trilogy to come out so I can play it again in
So
better
basically,
graphics.
play it again with us, so we can make fun of it.
No,
Yes.
I ain't playing with you guys.
That's games like that are games that you sit down, you play through all the way on your own when you get it, and then you play it with everyone.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never said it would be the first time.
That's a good point. Ugh, do I really have to have a third game?
Yes.
Pick a third.
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 It ain't Undertale, I can tell you that.
You're right. That was about Tree Fitty.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Why you offer no treat, pity?
Wow.
That episode. 10 out of 10.
Okay, you're gonna look at me weird.
We already do.
So, a few years ago, when the first Amazing Spider-Man came out with Andrew Garfield in it, they came out with a game for it.
Wasn't that on the PS2 or the PS1?
PS3.
Oh, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game?
Not the 2.
Uh,
Not the 2. The 2 sucked. The first one, however, was a lot better.
Well, most first games are great, and then the second ones are done. It's kind of like movies. If you go back and watch like the Aladdin movies, see the first one, see all the special detail and all that. You go to the second and third one, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But that game was... Because you get to verse every single villain that pretty much Stanley has created in the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
And with being the Spider-Man, he was nimble, did reactions very well, and there was no fall damage. Every time you try to like literally try to kill yourself, jump off of the Empire State Building. I've done this many times. He saves himself, like right before he touches the ground, he shoots his webs up and just like, oh, slow, boom. Nope, I'm not dying.
So the game did it itself.
Yeah, the game didn't let you die on your own.
Whoa, that's like easy mode on Mario Kart 8.
I will add to that. It does that unless like you got hit out of the sky by something.
Yeah.
Because like if you're intentionally trying to do that, yeah, the game saves you. But
Yep.
if you're like saying shot from the sky or someone hits you really hard and you go flying, you're not gonna catch yourself.
Right. But it's like every time you jump in the water, though, he's like, nope, I can't swim. He literally jumps in the water. He's like, I'm not Aquaman. No, he doesn't really say that. He says like, no, he says like, I'm not Submariner or something. I don't remember. But the game was fun. I enjoyed it completely, and I can't wait for the new one to come out. Can't wait.
It's gonna be bad, just
Nope.
like the last movie.
Well, my games are done. Who's next?
Austin!
Oh boy. So, how long of this do I get to spend fangirling over Momodora?
As long as you want.
Don't tell me that.
How's
I'll
that?
tell you when to shut the fuck up and move on to the next game if you take too long.
How's that insane difficulty?
Fuck off. You know what? No, you need to be subjected to that just so you can see what I've been suffering through.
No, I don't care.
Yes, you do. You
Not
like
really.
hard pain.
Moving on!
No. So, pretty much, if I had to pick my favorite game overall, it's probably going to have to be Pokemon by default, unfortunately. Kind of.
I thought
Like-
Momodora was like your ultimate.
It was my favorite of 2016, and it's probably my second favorite game overall. It's fun as fuck, but, like, Pokemon is the only game I can literally sit down and play for 6 hours and not give a shit.
That's how I am with Borderlands.
Yeah. So, I just play a shit ton of competitive Pokemon, so that's kind of where my fun is now. Like, I can plow through the story mode with, like, practically my eyes closed, and it doesn't even matter.
I must say, so much dialogue.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the first 3 hours of Sun and Moon, anyone. Really? That would take us 3 hours to do alone. You know, honestly, if it weren't for Nintendo's crappy copyright policy, I'd love to do a video on the intro of Sun and Moon and why it sucks.
I mean, the fact that we have to go to the cutscene every time we want to re-choose our Pokemon.
And then just all the tutorials you can't skip. Like, I'll be honest, people are like, Sun and Moon are the best games ever. And honestly, I wouldn't even lump them in the top 3.
Not even the top 5.
Top 5, maybe, but
think
certainly
it'd be-
not the top 3.
If it was going to be on top 5, it'd probably be in 4th place.
Probably. 4th or 5th.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
let's face it, Gen 3 is way at the bottom.
My-
Not Gen 3, 4. I'm thinking starters, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry. Gen 4 is like my second favorite.
I'm thinking starters.
Because Gen 2 is my favorite generation to play through. And no, not the 4th gen remake one. Like, crystal legit. But the, remake sucked, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I don't
moving
like
on.
it. But then Platinum's really good, and then Black and White 2 are definitely up there. Like, the 3 are interchangeable depending on my mood, really. And then Momodora, we spent an entire video series on Momodora. I don't really need to go in depth on that. Insane Mode is bullshit. And then my third favorite game of all time, I actually kind of struggle right now to pick that one because it's kind of like Zelda, Overwatch. Like, there's a bunch of games that can fill that slot right now.
Well, Overwatch, though, I mean, that Genji. Ooh.
Well, let's go this way. What's the most recent one you've played?
Neither of those.
Yeah, you haven't even
the
touched.
Oh, I've been playing through Mega Man Battle Network series again. That's been fun.
See, I never got into the Battle Network scene of Mega Man.
You and I need to play some of it sometime. I could get you into it. It's fun. Like, I'm sorry, I don't really like the platforming ones that much, but I love the Battle Network series. It's fun. It's honestly just fun to sit there and beat the shit out of Proto Man by just using guard chips the whole time. It's fun as shit.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. Like, the way he attacks in the, 6th game in the series, you can literally spam all the guard chips and win in, like, not even 2 minutes. And he's got, like, some of the highest health in the game, too.
Oh, yeah?
And he's fast, and he can just kill you.
Kill you, mug.
Yeah, better than fucking one of the other characters who, like, oh, you're at 600 health, guess I'm throwing my cape into your face and you die.
What?
Yeah, so
What?
The highest health you can have in the game without using the customizer option is 1,000. So if he hits you twice, he can start just instant killing you.
Wow.
That's dumb.
it makes sense in the story, but it's like it's dumb in concept, kind of. But like, it gives you a good sense of this guy needs to die, this guy needs to die, this guy needs to die. Or you just have to get really good at dodging, because all of his attacks are really well, like, you can dodge them if you're looking.
Oh, yeah?
So, like, they're easy to dodge, so it's not unfair. Like, the animation of throwing his cape is the longest attack animation in the game, I think. So, like, you can dodge it fairly easily if you know what you're doing. But that kind of dumbs it down for me quite a bit.
Well, do you have any others?
Overwatch is fun as shit. I could play that for hours. It's probably one of the very rare shooter games I actually enjoy.
Wait till you play Borderlands.
That's probably not going to be a game I enjoy. Did you not hear me talking about it earlier?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Did you see me caring about anything you were saying about Borderlands?
They can't see it, so I'm just going to say yes. Ha! Alright, it's now Orange's turn.
Well, for my top 3,
Yes!
is this good enough?
That's good.
Don't tell me what to do. Anyways, for my top 3s, it really depends on my mood for the third one. But if I had to pick an all-time favorite, I'll get to that in a minute. I think I'm in the same boat as Austin, as in Pokemon is my all-time favorite.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I could have swore Minecraft was going to take that.
Well, the problem with Minecraft is I really hate playing it alone. Because I die a shit ton. Like,
At least you can get into the game.
I can. But it's more fun when I have somebody, like...
No, I meant literally being able to log into it. You guys, this channel does not know about this, but every time I've gone to log into Minecraft, it takes a minimum of 20 minutes.
And it's hilarious.
And it's actually the entire reason I hate the game.
No, but like I said, the reason why Minecraft's number 2 is because I prefer playing it with my friends. Because at most, the most I could play with it by myself is a minimum of maybe half an hour.
That's minimum? What about the maximum?
An hour.
Wow.
But if you guys were to join me, or my other friends were to join me, I can play it for like 7 hours straight.
Shit.
I've done that. And we were in a creative world. We were making towers and stuff.
I kind of did that once too. We should do an episode where we just build shit, actually.
It's really fun. Anyway, but Pokemon is like I started at the 2nd gen, and I mentioned this in the first podcast, and it's still a debate. I really need to find the game to prove that I have this move, but apparently I had a move of Hydro Cannon on it, and apparently it wasn't introduced till Gen 3.
Impossible.
But I had 2 of them with that, and I still need to find it just to prove I had it.
And before you find it and you discover it was Hydro Pump and you text us, God damn it, you guys were right.
I swear to God, it was Hydro Cannon. But, yeah, I started off 2nd generation and just kind of kept going with it. Went on to 3rd, went on to 4th, 5th, and up to the current. And I must say, 4th was kind of meh. Like, I didn't really get into it, but I didn't hate it. 5th was kind of my pushing point of why am I still playing this game.
But 5th gen was like so fun in the post. Like the story was kind of like in the first game I liked the story. In the second game I just liked the post game.
It was just meh to me. I didn't really care for it, but I didn't hate it. No, that doesn't make sense. Does it?
It doesn't really matter if it makes sense.
It was more of it was at that point I was questioning is should I continue playing. And then X and Y came out, and my doubt went out the window.
See, which is weird because I'm kind of the opposite way. I quit right at the end of Gen 3, so I've never played Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and I came back and played Platinum, and then I saw X and Y, and I'm like, why am I still playing this shit? Because honestly, X and Y and Sun and Moon aren't really that great in terms of Pokemon games.
Oh no, they're terrible, but...
I wouldn't say they're terrible, I would just say that they're not that great. I would say if I had to pick any game that's actually terrible, it would be the original Gen 1 game.
Oh,
Prepare
wow.
to crucify me in the comments.
Anyways, it's just... I've enjoyed it. Everybody knows I'm an Eevee-obsessed fangirl. I actually have a shirt that says Obsessive Eevee Disorder.
Obsessive... Yeah, something like that.
Yep.
Notice how they both went silent when I said
Yeah,
that.
I was trying to remember what it actually says because that doesn't sound correct.
It said obsessive EV disorder. Anyways, so my second favorite game is Minecraft. It's just been a game, like I said earlier, I can play, but I can't really play it by myself is my problem. That's where everything sadly lies. You give me, I think I once proved it with Austin. We played for like 4 hours before Eric actually got on. Because I don't remember what he was doing.
And then we blew him up.
It was great. I still have the video.
We're gonna have to upload that some. Wait, did we ever upload that?
I
No.
don't know.
We're gonna have to.
It's still somewhere on my computer.
I'll find it. It'll take 10 minutes.
Probably. I guess if I had to choose a third game, I don't really play a lot of games, which is, not that surprising. I'm more of a handhelder, so, and, I have my laptop, but I guess if I had to choose an overall game that I liked and then really enjoyed playing, I'd have to say Spyro.
Surprised you didn't bring Pokemon Ranger into this.
Well, it technically lumps into the Pokemon category.
I'd kind of separate them. There's the main series and then there's the side games, and the side games are all kind of their own thing. They're all very different.
Yeah, no, I like the Rangers. I actually found the original one, like the very first Pokemon Ranger, and started playing it because my Wi-Fi sucks and gave out, so I had nothing to do.
You didn't play through that Digimon game you got at Christmas?
I'm holding off on it because I know once I get started,
You're not going to want to stop?
I'm not going to want to stop, or I'm going to start, I'm going to stop, I'm going to start, I'm going to stop, I'm going to start, I'm going to stop. It's basically going to be that pattern. I can keep going on a playing game if I get interested in it, but the moment I lose interest is the moment where things can go wrong. That's kind of what happened in Black and White. That was an accident. I left it at my dad's, and at the time I was every 2 weeks with my parents. So leaving it at my dad's was horrible. So I didn't get to play it, and by the time I got back to it, I kind of lost interest, which kind of sucked.
But Digimon is fun.
It is. I played through Digimon Sun. I think I logged over 300 hours in that game.
I feel as though you need to play the one I have on my PS4 more.
That one?
Yeah, what was it? Digimon Cyber Sleuth?
If there's not a lot of dialogue in it,
I know, there is a shit ton of dialogue
I
in
don't
that
think
game.
I'll be able to last that long. Like, I barely lasted through the tutorial. And that was long.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So that's kind of mine, and I had to go back to Spyro.
Which Spyro, though? Which one did you play?
I kind of lump them all the same.
No, which one did you play, though?
I think I played the first one.
I still have it, actually, in my room right now.
I actually got really excited when Jack played the Spyro one, the Year of the Dragon.
Oh my god, that's right. He never finished that. Jack, finish it.
No, he did.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just didn't 100% it. Because
Oh.
he said he was thinking about it, but then thought it was kind of pointless. Because he basically 100% at every level he did, but he didn't want to go back to some of them and do it.
Fair enough.
I actually really enjoyed it when I played it. I actually had the handheld at one point, I believe.
I never played any of the handheld ones. I only
my
played...
brothers had it. They liked it. I borrowed it. I almost didn't give it back. And now I have it again.
Hey, that sounds like my sister's SP and my brother's DS, the original brick one, which I still have.
Wait,
And
the silver one that's like this?
Yeah.
I had
Mine's
one of those.
blue, but
Like the first edition or the second edition?
yeah, the first one, the big thick one,
With the the smaller top.
Yep.
screen. Oh, I
the
had one.
thick one.
I had one of those.
And I mean, the SP's literally sitting 2 feet from Cat.
With Pokemon Crystal in it.
Oh yeah, I had a red one. So I guess that would be mine. I know it's kind of small. I don't even remember what I said in the first video. I know I said Minecraft and Pokemon because that hasn't changed.
First video's irrelevant. We'll release it eventually as an extra take or some shit.
Or the fact that shows how bad we are.
Yo.
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, what do you guys think? You think that wraps it all up? You got anything else to say?
The worst game ever is still fucking Scooby-Doo and Monsters Creepers or whatever it's called for the Nintendo 64.
We don't talk about that.
Fuck
Oh.
that game. Fuck that game. Fuck that game.
Or Lion King for the Sega Genesis.
No!
Oh.
We do not talk
Okay.
about that.
Don't, we talking about that real quick because even I've played this game.
That's just bad.
Okay, what level you guys get stuck at? Because for me it was level 2. It was the second fucking... It was the one with the fucking ostriches.
Oh my god.
You know exactly which part I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got stuck.
I think I got stuck around the same part you did. It's been so long though.
I think I had to hand that off to some people just to pass it for me when I was little, and I actually... So technically, not even level 2, level 3 maybe. It's like, ugh. God damn.
So wait, as a side note to end this on, are there any games we're actually looking forward to?
No. I actually don't know if any games I'm looking forward to.
I know that Dex and I want to try the new Friday the 13th game that'll be coming out. You play as the campers or Jason, and you try to escape a certain way just to get away from Jason. And if you do, you win. Blah blah blah. If Jason kills you all, you lose. And I am an Assassin's Creed fan.
Yeah, that's no joke.
But yeah, the next Assassin's Creed game I'm excited for. It's gonna take place in Egypt. Don't know what timeline yet, but I'm really curious as to how they're gonna play that one out.
They won't.
Like shit.
Sorry. It makes sense when it's in like the earlier games and everything, but Egyptian times?
There is a side panel. I can't remember if it's a book or a comic there of Egypt timeline.
Like I said, it might work, it might not, you don't know.
Yeah, so we'll just see.
We'll just see. Alright. I think this is where we can cut it off now.
Alrighty.
Well, hopefully you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Bye!